Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. New year 2016. I'm just presenting you some random racing we did just a few days ago. And this was on the Dineasoar Freightshift created by Prutog. I was racing in the Saber Turbo and I had a pretty awesome battle with Odarn right in front of me in the Ruiner. And I just wanted to show you this battle because I hope this is going to be how 2016 will be in GTA racing, because it was just so much fun to race against him, and it was a really good example of racecraft with this crash here right at the start. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but I guess there was some lag involved. We had a few people lagging there, and also see that hot knife started right there, stopped right there. Here somebody's waiting for me, so everything is fine. And this was just a random racing. We were racing this track for the first time, just checking it out. Prutog wanted to show it to us, and I really enjoyed the racing. Quite some new lines we haven't had on PC yet, and you'll see over the next few laps was quite fun to race. And here I have to fight my way back in 12th position here, following, who's that in front of me? I can't even read the name, sorry for that. Insurgent, it seems like Insurgent. We have quite some new guys on PC side. After the Christmas break of the daily playlist we had, and it's good to see that GTA racing is not coming to a halt on PC. Quite some amount of new people that want to join the community. Always great to see new racers, and also some huge events coming up. And here, just passing 3 cars in one turn. They had some clinch there. I don't know what happened here. 5 cars standing in a turn, and up the front there's Odarn and Grim Reaper. They were quite having a battle in the Runa and the Dominator. I'm going to join these two pretty soon. Let's come back to what I wanted to say. So we have some big events coming up on the PC side. We have the Grati F1 World Championship starting on January 22nd. Then we have the San Andreas Touring Car Championship Season 3, which just was over in December, where I got 2nd place, and Odarn won Season 2. That will be returning on January 29th. And after that we will just go back to back SATCC and F1 every Friday. 7 PM UTC will be the F1, and I think 9 PM UTC will be the SATCC. And after that we will even have a few new events. The Bravado Cup hosted by Sugar Free Nos. There's still some spots left, so if you want to join these, give it a look. Should be a nice event with only Bravado cars. Also racing the new Valera, the Bravado car that was introduced with the patch. And then we have a one-time event, the race car, I think it's the multi-class car showdown, where we will have the Jester race car, the Massacro race car, the Dominator race car, and the Buffalo race car. So that should be quite interesting to have all these race cars in one event. That will be also featured by our crew host and crew boss, you might say, Bruffy1322. He will join us on PC side for that event. So let's focus on the battle I have with Odarn here. We are currently in lap 2 of 5, so just a short race. Lap time I think was about 1 minute 40, and Odarn, he's having an issue here, allowing me to go on his outside, carrying more speed on the outside, but then Grim Reaper, he kind of blocks the way of me going around that light pole, so Darn gets away with that, lucky, and keeping 3rd position. So you see I make my way up from 4th position into 4th position, down from 12th at the start. So that was quite good. because the Saber, probably not the best muscle car, but still a good choice for tight tracks, but we need some traction. But also the Ruiner kind of hits in the same curve. Good car, but it's not up there with the top cars, but still a good choice for drivers who have some troubles dealing with the power of the Dominator or the other cars, the Blackfin, the Dukes, and all the cars in the muscle class, really competitive class. And here you see the Ruiner definitely has the better top speed, pulls away on the straight there, so Darn could create a little gap between him and myself. But in the twisty middle section, I'm definitely catching up to him. And here, whoa, that was close. Here he takes a better line. I hit that sign. Luckily I didn't take out the light pole. That could have went quite wrong, but it didn't, so that was okay. You see Doom Penguin and Jeffrey, they're just gone. I think they're both in the Blade. Doom, he really likes to race the Blade, and the Blade is a great car. There's enormous acceleration, best out of the muscle class, and that's a really good car. You just have to deal with the understeer. That's really tricky, but if you can do a great car, give it a try. You see, I'm still following O'Darn. We have a pretty good battle, and that's why I said hope 2016 will be like this, having battles with O'Darn in the F1 and the SATCC touring cars, and even have some other people join in, some of the fast guys from season 1 of the F1 like Ark and Lala back, and we have new racers like Natalia and Doom Penguin that haven't raced in the Grotty F1 yet. I think Natalia did race, but quite not sure right now. So that's gonna be very interesting and fun, so stay tuned for that. And you see, I'll manage to pass O'Darn. He had kind of troubles in the twisty section, and that's what I told you. The Saber Turbo in the twisty section is definitely the better car. And here I'm going back onto the main straight, where the Ruiner actually has the advantage with the higher top speed. So let's see if I can keep him behind me, taking some sneaky tactics here, taking the curbs. And there he is, coming closer and closer. Can he make the move? And here you see what's important. I tried to give him as much room as I can. I could have just went straight onto the right side of the road there, but I didn't do that, because when you are racing other people, you definitely want to give not everybody, give the other driver enough space to race. Sure, you can be aggressive, you can keep the space as small as possible and try to block him as much as possible, but you should always give your opponent enough space to race you, because that's the point of racing. It's not like being a moving roadblock and just playing games with your opponent that are not fair. You always want to keep it fair, and that's when you can have battles like this, when everybody is aware of their surroundings and knows what to do. That's when great battles start to happen. So always try to give your opponent enough space to battle you, because then you're gonna have really much fun. And here you see, I'll take a totally different line than O'Darn, but unfortunately wasn't able to pass him there. I just went a lot wider on the entrance, allowing me to carry more speed to that turn and close a huge gap there to him. So that's also very important when you race. Keep lines in your mind and like watch what your opponent is doing. If he takes a inside entrance, look here, he's going to the outside, so you can go from the outside to inside and cut back, just like I did there. Quite a good example for that. And here, just follow his line, maybe go a bit wider like I do here, carry more speed, and always give yourself enough room to brake. Even if your opponent makes a mistake, you don't want to be right at his bumper, because then you're gonna hit him, spin him out, have to wait for him, everything is done. Give yourself enough space to react to the actions of your opponent, because then you can actually overtake him after the turn. Sometimes you want to outbrake them, that's alright, but usually you want to try to have a better line, carry more speed through the turn, and then actually pass him on the straight after the turn. That's a way more cleaner and easier way to do than just outbrake somebody, maybe force them off the road, or hit his rear bumper because you broke too late, he broke earlier. That's most of the time causing trouble. And here Dawn goes off. I think he either hit the light pole on the inside or the car didn't want to go over the curb. So that was quite unfortunate. Ended our nice battle there. He was out of the battle and I was actually in 3rd position. So best I could do in this race. And I think we have about 1 minute to go with this lap. And I just have to keep it together, so let's see if we can do it. Also, sorry that I don't have actual race audio for this one, because I set up my system new and now have Windows 10. Quite happy about that. Works fine. I just had to set up everything right, and I wasn't planning on recording this actually, and I had in-game audio. Where the radio was on, so I can't use that footage or that audio because then the video might get muted or copyright claimed, so excuse me for that. So yeah, as I said, updated my PC to Windows 10, so everything is set up for 2016. Can have a nice start of the GrotTy F1 season. Also coming up is an introduction video of the teams, just a short one, and we will have our first Cloud Sports TV report with Endersay, who will host 2 racers just in front of every race of the GrotTy F1 and have a little interview with them to actually talk about the track, talk about the lines, talk about the possible winners. You will see, it will be a fun video, just a bit of talking about the GrotTy F1, and I'll see you in the next time. Bye bye.